All right, everyone, here we go with a Friday reading. One card for each sign. Oh, my goodness. Queen of Swords at the bottom. What are they thinking and feeling? Well, they're thinking and feeling the truth with the Queen of Swords. I cut the cards before I hit record. This is a cut card. Um, a lot of truth. Let's take a look. Let's give the deck a shuffle. Let's do this. Very interesting. Oh, man. We got a big week next week. The holidays coming up. Right? I might do a holiday rating on the 23rd. I'm kicking around the idea. We'll see. What's the holidays going to be like for your runner kind of a thing. We'll see what kind of reading that comes out. And we'll have the usual Friday and Saturday reading after the Christmas holiday, I suppose. I'm going to do the monthly overview and followed by the Zodiac fly-through for January. We'll do the regular one reading for each sign, not the weekend version. That was just for, whatever, convenience. Every once in a while, if I don't have time, I won't do the Zodiac fly-through. But we'll do the regular Zodiac fly-through, one reading for each of the signs. Right now, let's take a look at what they're thinking and feeling here on this Friday, the 19th. Let's take a look. It's a general reading. It may or may not resonate with you, but if the title brought you in here or you found Steve's Love Tarot, you're here for a reason. This reading is timeless. Whenever you find it, you're meant to find it. Keep that in mind. I'll say it again, because some people seem to be forgetting. Didn't happen last Friday, Steve. I am not a fucking Time Lord. I promise you, if I was, I'd take as many of you as I could would get the fuck out of 2025. I'll tell you that. But I am not a Time Lord. All right? You're all moving at different speeds on your timeline. Overall energy of everything that's going to fall on the table as we split the cycle in 12 pieces. The King of Cups. Somebody's been holding on to your energy. I don't think they can hold it much longer. It's getting a little hard to handle. Right? Let's take a look. Yeah, I think I'm right. There's a devil on there too. All right, here we go. We don't clarify this one. Our story starts with Aries. Right? Position 1 ends with Pisces, position 12. About 9 out of the 12 should resonate. Doesn't matter what your sign is. This is straight up energy reading. There's text at the top of the description that explains why there's no timestamps here. Let's go for anybody new. The regular people, you all know the drill. Position 1, slice number 1 of our 12 slice pie. All right? Death card. It's a big. I knew it was going to be big. I knew I got to put the first card in the right spot or it fucks the whole thing up. Okay, hold on. All right. Well, this one's the most closely related to this. I don't think they can hang on to their feelings anymore. I think somebody feels if they don't say something, this is over. It's do or die, now or never. Right? Okay. Position 2, that was easy. Pretty straight up. Position 2, Taurus. 6 of Wands, victory. This is weird. I got somebody, it's almost like somebody, don't take me literally. But it's almost like somebody's in the mirror saying, I could do this. I could do this. You're great. It's those affirmations, which are good if you truly believe them, right? If you attach feeling to it and you truly believe it, they're good. But if it's just fluffy talk from your brain and the moment it comes out of your mouth, you don't even believe the words that you said, they can actually be detrimental because the real world has a funny way of popping bubbles, and that can create a bubble. Oh, it could put you in a little bit of a bubble. Well, I told myself I was great today, so I must be. The world is a big bubble popper. It really is. Somebody's creating a bubble around themselves, a bubble of I can do it. I can do it. Okay. All right. Take it easy there. Okay. Tomorrow we find out what actions they're going to take. We do the same reading and we clarify. We're just getting context here. I got somebody a little overconfident that they could bag you, that they could get you, that they could nail you, that they could, whatever it is. I mean, I don't know. Somebody very overconfident here. It's a bubble. It's fake. It's not real. And like I said about creating bubbles, the world's got a funny way of the world out there, the world at large is a great big pin, great big bubble popper. All right, position 3, Gemini. The 7 of Swords. Lies. Well, I'm going to say it. You won't like me for it. But now, hey, I'll just read the energy. All right? Somebody thinks you lied. I don't think they're going to lie to you. I don't think they're thinking about lying to you. I think they think you lied, but I think somebody else told them that you lied. I don't think you did lie. This is that energy like that. It's sly like a fox energy. You told, I'll give you an example. Just catch my drift. You said something to this person. It's somebody you have a soul connection with. It's Steve's Love Tarot. We're pulling on the soulmate cycle, for fuck's sake. Right? You said something to them. They believed you. Somebody else got to them and convinced them that you were full of shit. Right? Oh, welcome to my fucking world. All the problems outside, especially offline, all the problems I have to fix because someone didn't listen to me or listened to me for a minute and then some other fucker got in their ear. Then I got to fix the problem on the back end because I was right. Oh, fuck me. I feel for you here. You can't control this third energy. There's some other energy attached to this person that just controls them. They bend their ear, right? I mean, tell you, unbelievable. All right, Cancer, position 4. I mean, I feel for you. You can't fight City Hall kind of energy. There's nothing you can do. We'll see what actions they take. You got to wait for them to come to you and confront you with, well, I heard you lied. Then you get to defend yourself. But you can't in this situation right now. Right now. It's very frustrating. Very much so. Okay, Cancer, position 4, the hot spot of the connection cycle. It's the theme energy of this cycle. There's something here for everybody. Cancer readings are always all signs readings at Steve's Love Tarot. Because of that, we're just pulling on the soulmate cycle here. Bookends the death card. Should be pretty... Oh, I was going to say it should be pretty good. It is good, but it's not what I want. It's the 4 of Swords. Somebody's willing to let... Well, I mean, I'll phrase it this way. Don't take me literally. Somebody's willing to let God drive. Okay? Willing to let the universe drive. Willing to let their guides drive. Willing to let their soul drive. There's sort of somebody who's saying whatever happens, happens. It's the energy of the 4 of Swords where the brain is shut down, the ego is off, and the third eye takes over. Right? And the soul energy, the chakras kick in. All of them, including the dick chakra. Everything kicks in here. All right, it ties to this. It ties to, you got everybody's, a cold hard truth is hitting everybody here about the feelings that they have for you. With the King of Cups at the bottom and the Queen of Swords that was originally there. And closely tied to the death card. They feel like if they don't do something, whatever. I think everybody's person so far is coming towards them, more thinking about it. But I just don't like the energy that it's wrapped in. You know what I'm saying? Reminds me of this aunt that I have on my father's side of the family. She's crazy. Well, was crazy. Her name was Aunt Ann. She used to wrap everything in aluminum foil. All the presents, she would wrap them in aluminum foil. Not the cheap shit either. The heavy duty aluminum foil. You know what I'm talking about? Did they sell a heavy duty one? It's like you needed a blowtorch to get into these fucking gifts. What did she think was going to happen? I mean, what is that? Were we going to put them in the oven or something? I don't understand. It's just crazy. It was crazy town. And this reminds me of that. That's why I say it. I appreciate that they're all coming towards you. I just don't like what these presents are wrapped in. This what you're a liar. I got it. Steve's viewer's going to be easy. Well, if I don't do it now, I might as well. Whatever happens, happens. It's all Auntie-Anne and aluminum foil wrapping. Okay. Leo, position 5. I remember. Jesus Christ. Fucking hell. What if they buried her in aluminum foil coffin? I'll tell you what. Every fucking thing was aluminum foil. Heavy duty. Leo, position double wrap, too. Leo, position 5. The Leo soap opera. King of Swords. Closely tied to that. Color match with that. The only thing it's feedbacking off of is that right there. It's my king of action. But somebody's going to do what makes them happy. I don't know. That's just what they're thinking about you. I think they think you make them happy, and I think they want to take action towards you. But I think this person changes their mind like the fucking wind. I mean, I don't know. I get it. I got it. There's something, in the Leo soap opera, this person is in a toxic situation. That's the energy I get. You all know that if you're part of the Leo soap opera. Their marriage, whatever it is, it's some entitled fuckwit. They're hating it right now, which is typical of the holiday season. If you're in a bad relationship, it gets worse over the holidays because you got to spend time with their family too, right? And if you don't like them, spending time with the fuckers that raised them isn't always fun either. It's just one of those things here. I don't know. This bodes well for you. I still say with the mustard rhino energy, 2026 for divorces is going to be on par with the COVID lockdown year. It's going to be right there with it, even without being locked down. All right, we'll see. We'll see what happens tomorrow with what actions they're going to take. I'm curious about the Leo Soap Opera's January monthly reading. I'm going to be very curious about that. Virgo, position 6. Sometimes my wild card. Sometimes you guys show up here. Sometimes you don't. If I were you, I'd stay the fuck out of this. The Chariot. It's not you. It's somebody's. It's determination, but somebody's determined to one up you. Can I put it that way? Somebody thinks they want to make sure that you know that they're in charge. Now, this can play out. I feel like it's almost like somebody wants to ask you out, and they think that you think they're a pussy. So they're going to come in and do something really manly, really, whether they're male or female. I mean, you think they're a wimp would be a way to phrase it. And so they're going to come in and do something really, I don't know. Didn't we have a reading recently where somebody wanted to impress you? Didn't we have that? Make a big impression on you or something along with it? It's a bit of that. It's a bit of that here. Okay? That's what they're thinking about doing. I don't know. I feel like they are a wimp. I feel like you're right, if you know who I'm talking about. If you don't yet, you might. It might be future influence for you. But I feel like they are a wimp. I mean, you're either a wimp or you're not. And if you're not, you don't have to think about doing things that aren't wimpy, right? Only wimps have to think about, how am I going to be tough here? If you're tough, you're just you, right? So it is what it is. Libra, I don't know. Libra, position 7. You don't have to be a Libra. Like I said, I'm not your astrologer. This ain't your fucking horoscope. If it resonates, it resonates. This is slice number 7 of our 12 slice pie. We're slicing the cycle into 12 pieces. It's a 10 of cups. Minor Arcana Sun energy. Somebody's fantasizing about you. It's a dreamy energy. It's hazy. But it's Minor Arcana Sun energy. The Sun's a very happy card. In their mind, it's also a yes card. In their mind, you're saying yes to them. And maybe screaming their name. At the same time, there's just somebody's dreaming about you. You're somebody's fantasy person. I don't think you know who this is. I don't know if they're going to come forward or not. I don't know why they're showing up in my reading. I don't know. They've never done anything. They're feedbacking off of that. Right there. Tick, 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 tick. It's doing that. So, I don't know. Okay. Cool. Good for you. I don't know. You might pick up on that. You might not. Sometimes when you're in somebody's spank bank, you pick up on it, and sometimes you don't. It depends how strong the connection is. If it's a very light connection, sometimes it can make you grumpy. If it's a very strong connection, sometimes you need to change the sheets in the morning. It can be that way. I don't know. It's going to vary for all of you. It doesn't feel like that strong of a connection. I'm not attracted to this person's energy. So I'm not sure you would be either, because I have to swim in the energy to do this reading. So I'm not sure. We'll see what happens tomorrow. Hot Scorpio, position 8. And it's an 8. The 8 of Swords. Well, it's a bit of this. They're kind of tied together. Now we got this going. Somebody is... Did you say something? Well, it could be you said something to somebody recently which made them think, and then they sort of took it the wrong... They took it the wrong way, maybe. I don't know. People take... somebody is trapped because of something you did or said. Stuck. They can't get it out of their head. Right? Round and round it goes. But they're not making any progress with it. See, that's the thing. That's what worries me. Well, we'll see what happens tomorrow. You can't help them with this. Right? Okay. Position 9. Yeah. Position 9 here. We'll see what happens tomorrow. What actions they're going to take. I'm going to write that one down. Position 9, bisexitarians. Sometimes separate from the cycle, sometimes part of it. What do I always say here? Always a pain in my ass. Something along those lines? Yeah. Yep. And today is no exception. You think that's a small card? Steve, that's a small card. It's the 2 of Pentacles. Chill out, Steve. I know, I got you. Even the bird laughed. He's with you. Right? He's a Pisces, you know. Whose side are you on anyway? You're supposed to be on my side. I'm the one who feeds you. Okay, fine. No food for you. Oh, shit. You don't know what to do. This is you. Your energy's attached to this. You don't know what to do with something or someone. Or you won't in the near future. And almost because it's feedbacking off of this. It's almost like you win something and you're like, now what? Don't take me literally. I don't think you won anything. You might have. But, yeah. Oh, boy. Your thing gives me the hiccups. Whenever I get the hiccups, did you hear it? I hiccuped. You don't want to say the wrong thing. You're on pins and needles here a little bit. If you say the wrong thing, whatever you say is going to cause a butterfly effect, a ripple effect. Big changes will come from the things you say, right? So you want to make sure you say the right thing. I think roles could be reversed. This could be somebody thinking that about you or something like that. Maybe you're on pins and needles waiting for someone else's decision. That's possible for a few of you, but for most of you, your energy's sitting on top of this. I don't have any advice for you here. I think the energy is trying to say there is no bad decision, so try to chill out a little bit. Or it could be trying to say for another segment of you, by overthinking it, you're making a mountain out of a molehill. All right? So chill. Either way, chill. You're not going to come to a good decision with any kind of tension here, with the amount of tension that's there. All right. Position 10, Capricorn. We'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll write that one down too. 2 of Swords. What is it with all this energy here? Ever since we got to Scorpio, we've had just this weird, blocked, frustrating, crossroads, misunderstood, stuck on something. It's the same thing. There's an option. Somebody's thinking about saying something to you, and it puts you at a crossroads. Okay? That's it. Somebody's thinking about you. What are they thinking and feeling? I've got somebody thinking about you. And what they're thinking about jams you up in some way. And that's what the universe wants you to know. It wants you to know that somebody's out there thinking of something, and it's a real fucking inconvenience for you. Okay? All right. We'll see what actions they take tomorrow. Okay. Position 11. Jesus, hopefully, I think I've run out of jam me up cards here. Position 11, Aquarius. My other wild card spot. Sometimes you show up here. You didn't show up here. You should be here. This should be you. Page of Pentacles. It's not you. It's somebody attached to you. Somebody has something. Well, it could be you. I mean, I could kind of look at it as you. Somebody's got something to teach you, right? And you think they're smaller than they are. A child or something like that could quite possibly teach you something. Okay, for example, or somebody you don't have that much respect for could quite possibly teach you something, show you something new. The energy's coming in from their perspective. They're nervous to talk to you, so maybe try not to be. I mean, I'm reading the energy that's here for you. A little bit, whoever this is for, it's pretty strong. You got a strong energy. This might scare away the weaker type frequency. So you might want to, try some meditation, chill out a little bit, lay off the sugar. I don't know. I know it's the holidays, right? I know. I had Snicker butt or Snicker belly on Halloween. Now I got Santa butt, chocolate Santa butt. All right, here we go. Pisces, position 12. I would listen to that piece of useful information from somebody who's afraid to talk to you. They're thinking about telling you. They're just nervous. They've almost done it at least a dozen times. Pisces, position 12. Always read with 1 and 5. These are big cards here. Yeah, look at that. It even matches. It's a color match for them. It also ties to that as well. And that's about it, I think. Let me see. Yeah, that by default, that. There you go. I could say somebody's thinking about asking you out. I don't think it's who you think it is, and I don't know that you'll say yes. I don't know. I will tell you, if somebody asks you out, okay, or tells you that they like you, or makes an approach on social media, they don't actually have to ask you out. A lot of people are too afraid to do that these days. Just saying hello on social media can be, hey, do you want to go out sometime, or I like you, Whatever it is, if you're inclined to say no, I'm not interested, that could be a sign that it's this person that's coming in here. You do have a soul connection with them. But I feel like I shouldn't say this because it's too much hocus pocus. I feel like you don't like them because your soul connection with them is like family related. Like they may have been like a brother in a past life, or a sibling of some sort, or a cousin or something in a past life, or something like that. I feel like that's why you're repelled by their energy in some way. Or it's some sort of old energy that's attached to them. So if they're in this, to take the hocus pocus out of it, if they're in this lifetime, they might remind you of something. They might be from your old hometown, and you don't want, I don't want anything to do with that, that kind of a thing. So whatever it is, they're really, you've popped up in their head in a big way. I'll tell you. Might be looking at old pictures about you, or might be asking about you, or might have found you on social media. This could be a new follower on social media for you. I don't know. Let's grab the witches. Let's have the universe add all this up. 3 cards and a bottom card, universe. What's all this mean to my viewers? Tell me. What's it all mean? What do we get? Add it up. This one's tricky. I was careful with this one, but it's tricky. I'm definitely going to write that one down. I'm curious tomorrow what happens with that. Bottom of the deck is 10 Pentacles. It's crossing the center card I pulled. That's nice, isn't it? Look at the. Let's look. I said 10 Pentacles, and then I kind of slowed down. I look at it. It's nice. It's got the little dog on it. Some old guy doing something. I don't know what the hell he's doing. Anyway, let's see here. King of Cups, Ace of Cups, and 8 of Wands. It's communication. Adding all this up, it's what I said over here. This is the message. I mean, you got the love cup is starting to overflow. Somebody's held on to feelings, held on to your energy for too long. The cup's starting to overflow. We're starting to get some spillage on the floor here. Somebody realizes that they want you in their life, and they are going to have to say something if they want that, but they want that. But they're afraid to say something, but they want that. But I'm afraid to say something, but I want it. It's this feedback loop of just craziness. And I say that, I've got the King of Swords. It's my sitting king. And I've got the 7 of Swords. It's somebody, they want to take action, but they need to come up with a way. Usually what this means when the 7 of Swords is under is they want to take action because they want you in their life. And that's why I read the feedback loop going around. I want to, but they're trying to come up with a way where they don't look as vulnerable, where they don't look cool. Make up some kind of lie to approach you. It is that energy. They don't. Here's a news flash for these people, whoever's attached here. You don't need a lie. It's the holidays. It is the greatest excuse known to man to reach out to people you haven't talked to in a while. It really is. You should come. You want to come out here? You want to man my phone for me for a couple of days? I got people coming out of the woodworks. You could just be my secretary for a day and say, he's not here. Or in certain cases, who the fuck are you? You could say all of that for me. I mean, it is the perfect excuse to talk to people. We're getting communication up the yin-yang here, okay, in these readings right now. And we should be. You know, the critics of this type of thing always say, well, yeah, it's the holidays. Duh, of course you're saying communication. Yeah, but that's what you get. You talk to people. If you weren't getting communication, that'd be a fucking problem, right? I mean, it's one thing when it comes up in a horoscope, you could say, oh, that person's copping out. But I'm throwing cards. I'm reading the energy, and then I'm throwing something for you to see. There you go. So, again, somebody is still, though, nervous to talk to you. They're going to come up with some lie. You know, when all they got to do is say Happy Hanukkah, Merry Christmas, whatever, you know, whatever the fuck you celebrate. I don't know. Happy Boxing Day, whatever it is. That's your reading. I hope it was helpful. We'll see what actions they're going to take tomorrow. But I'm itching to talk here. The spillage on the floor is getting pretty big. All right? Shit's starting to grow on the counter. All right? So let's see where we go. Tomorrow we find out what actions they take. We do the same reading, but we clarify. All right? I'm going to write down a few of these just because I can't wait to see what happens. I hope this reading was helpful. Good luck.